Hello and welcome to the very first episode of the Styled Life podcast. I'm so excited that you are here with me today, and I can't wait to share a little bit more about my own style journey in the very first episode. I want to share all my ups and downs and everything in between, and how style has really transformed my life. So grab yourself a coffee or a cup of tea and let's delve into the world of personal style. When I was growing up, I never really saw myself as a stylish person. I had a mishmash of clothes in my wardrobe, and I was heavily influenced by what my friends were wearing, what I saw in magazines, or what I saw on TV. But I feel like most of my challenges came when I started working in corporate. So for those of you that don't know, I used to be in the world of finance, and I had a corporate career for about 15 years, and I had this wonderful opportunity to work overseas for just under a year, which meant that I lived out of a suitcase and traveled to and from Bangkok for about 9 months. It was an amazing experience, but I did feel like it left me in a bit of a style rut because during the week, all I had to wear was my corporate wear, which made things really easy because you really didn't have to think about what to wear because all I could pack was what I could fit in my carry-on. So it was a sea of black, blue, and navy, a mix of shift dresses and suits and a couple of blouses, and that was it. And for the weekends, because it's so hot and humid in Bangkok, all I wore was a black maxi dress. And that's basically it. For about 9 months, that was my entire wardrobe. And when I came back to Melbourne, I was stuck in such a style rut because I didn't know what to wear. I didn't know how to put together an outfit anymore because I was just so used to wearing such a limited amount of clothing. I have this memory of going to my niece's birthday party wearing my blue work shirt. And I just got to a point where I really didn't know my personal style anymore, and dressing became really stressful. I would wake up in the morning and not know what to wear to work, what to put together, and I would almost feel a level of anxiety when I was invited to a social event and I felt like I had nothing in my wardrobe, so I would rush to the nearest shopping center and frantically try and find an outfit. Now, that's not the feeling that you want when you walk into your wardrobe, and it made me make the decision to do something about it, which I'm so glad that all of this happened to me because I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't go on this style journey. But I basically had the last straw where I couldn't even find an outfit to wear to my niece's birthday party. So that's when I decided to enroll in a personal styling course because I love self-development and learning. And I thought, how wonderful would it be if I can just learn this skill for myself, because I feel like it's a life skill that's really going to impact other areas of my life as well. And that's when I enrolled at the Australian Style Institute and took a course in personal styling. And no joke, it changed my life. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it did change my life. It taught me so many things about how personal style isn't just about what you're wearing and the clothes that you choose. It's more about how clothes make you feel. And when you put on that outfit that you absolutely love and you feel like resonates with who you are as a person, there's just some magic that happens where you feel this level of confidence where you can step out into the world and really just go for your dreams. It's almost like an extension of who you are and a way of expressing who you are. And it's something that is within your control. It's something that is ever evolving, and it's something that you can change at any time. And sometimes we get to a stage in our lives where our style hasn't evolved as fast as we have evolved. So it's almost like your style needs to catch up with where you are in life right now. And when I went through the course and understanding the art of personal styling, it changed a lot in terms of my mindset, because I always used to think that style was something that you were born with, and some people just were naturally stylish and they just had it. You know, they had that X factor with their style. But going through the course and learning more about the mechanics of personal style and how to create your own personal style, it made me realize that it's a skill. It's a skill that can be learned. It's a skill that can be mastered and crafted. It's not something that you have to be innately born with. And I feel like I'm a testament to that, because I did not consider myself a stylish person. And that's okay. It just wasn't my main skill set. My main skill set at that time was finance, and that's what I was good at, Excel spreadsheets. I was great at designing Excel spreadsheets, but not so great at styling myself. So, you know, it's something that we can all harness and we can all use in terms of where we want to get to with our own self-development. And I do believe that style is a form of self-development, because when you find your personal style, you align that personal style to where you want to get to in life. So if you have big, audacious goals and you want to achieve great things, I feel like your style is something that needs to grow with you as well. And I saw this a lot in the corporate world, and even through my own experience, style can be a big factor. And I do believe in the saying that, you know, if you want to be a leader, if you want to be a manager or grow in your career or start a business, you should start dressing to where you want to be, not where you are right now. So you can craft your style in a way to give you that confidence to go for that dream job or to make a pitch or start a business. It's so amazing how style can impact so many aspects of your life. When I went through my own style journey, I found it really challenging at the start to really understand what my personal style actually was. And I had to do a lot of reflection and a bit of a deep dive into some of the different style words that really resonated with me. And I had to have a look at my wardrobe and really have a holistic view around what items were actually serving me versus what was clutter, and what were things that I was just holding on to because either I felt like I paid too much for it, therefore I didn't want to let it go, or it was something that triggered a memory. And that's okay. I can definitely keep those pieces in my wardrobe, but they probably don't need to be hanging in the main area of my wardrobe, taking up some prime real estate. So I had to really have a look at what I already had and do an assessment as to whether those pieces really resonated with my personal style and who I was as a person now, or whether it was something that reflected the old me and I had evolved past that now. So that was a good exercise to do. And I recommend, if you're going on your own style journey, the first place to start is your wardrobe and really delving into what your personal style actually is and whether the items in your wardrobe resonate with that. And it wasn't an overnight process. And that's what I tell a lot of my clients. It's not something that can be changed like a flick of a switch. It's a process of self-development. It's a journey. And as you evolve, your style will continue to evolve. It's never stagnant and it's always growing with you. And even now, going through this journey and making a switch in careers and moving into personal styling full time, I still feel like my style is evolving. And the only difference now is that I feel confident in my personal style for the very first time. And I feel like I know my style for the very first time. And that took a long time to figure out. So if you are on this journey, don't feel like it's something that you have to find straight away and something that you have to discover really quickly because it won't happen quickly. And you don't want to either because you want to take the time to really delve deeply and find what your personal style actually is. And what really helped me is also coming up with my 3-star words. So my 3-star words are minimalist, contemporary, and comfortable because comfort is so important to me. And I have a 4th-star word as well, but it's just a sprinkle of. So it's a sprinkle of edginess because I do like things that are a little bit different and a little bit edgy. And when I finally felt like I found my style, that's when things started to change for me because I noticed that I changed the way that I showed up in the world. I was so much more confident. I was happier because my wardrobe no longer stressed me out. And I feel like we've got enough things in life to stress about, and your wardrobe should not be one. And I also felt like I was finally expressing who I was through my clothing. It's almost like an art form. It's your creative expression through your clothes. And I never thought that I was a creative person. I guess working in finance and working with numbers, I always saw myself as a logical person, not a creative person. But this I found was my creative outlet. It was how I could creatively express myself. And then I realized everyone's creative. We are all creative in a way, and this can be a way that we can bring our creativeness into the world. So if you are on the path of your own style journey, I would love to help you with that process and share with you every single week some style tips, ways in which you can find your personal style, and also share the ups and downs because it is a process and it doesn't happen overnight. And it can actually really impact your life and your well-being. So I want this podcast to help you with your style journey and support you. And if there's any questions that you have around personal style, please just reach out via Instagram. I'm always happy to connect with this amazing community. And I'm so excited that I'm finally doing this, releasing a podcast. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for such a long time. And I hope that it can help you with your own style journey. Have a lovely rest of the week, and I will catch you next week for our 2nd episode. Bye.